These Lego Ninjago minifigures are all good, but I feel like they could be better. So in today's video, I'm just going to be upgrading them. So as you can see, we've got the 6 main Ninja, Wu, Garmadon and Skylor going to be upgrading. So we're going to start from the left and work our way around. So the first minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is Day of the Departed Wu. And I really like this minifigure, but the blank legs really hold him back. So I'm actually going to take these legs from a Wu bot and just swap them around just so they look a bit better. Like so. So yeah, and although the belt doesn't completely line up, I do think it looks a lot nicer. And there are, if you do have this Woobot minifigure, it comes in the Hydro Bounty, so there are 2 of them, so you'll still have 1 completed Woobot as well. But yeah, I think this looks so much nicer. I think the black belt, it doesn't line up completely, but I do think it looks better than the plain white legs. Now we're going to be taking a look at Hero Kai, and the one piece you're going to need to complete this minifigure are the legs from season crystallized Kai. So as you can see, they have the gold detailing that these legs don't have, because these legs were reused from season 11, and that's why I'm going to be changing them to add these ones, so add a bit more gold detailing on. So yeah, just taking the legs off this Kai, putting them on this Kai. I do think it just looks a lot nicer. It looks a lot more armored up than the previous variant. I just think he looks more like, I feel like it just looks nicer, and it's blend in a lot more with the Lloyd, Nia and Cole suits, which were a lot more armoured up than Jay, Kai and Zane. So yeah, I just think he looks really good with this. Got extra gold detailing on the knee pads, and it doesn't blend in completely with the torso, but the belt and this strap here kind of just blend together, and I think that looks really nice. So next up we have Casual J, I believe is Urban J, what he's called in the set. And yeah, I really like this minifigure, and I think the torso printing is really nice. But the same as the other 2 minifigures, the leg printing, well, there is none. So we're going to take the legs from this Owen Grady minifigure, I believe, from Jurassic World, which just has a nice belt detailing, a few pocket printing, just to make the J look a bit better. So yeah. So yeah, here is the J, and I think he looks just a lot nicer. As you can see, the belt looks really good, and obviously the pockets just make him look just makes him look a lot better and more realistic, like he's wearing jeans as opposed to just plain legs. Now we're going to be taking a look at Spinjitzu Burst Cole, who is a really nice minifigure, but considering this is Cole's season, I think he's the weakest out of all the Spinjitzu Burst minifigures. So, first up, the legs, we're going to change them. He's supposed to come with the Legacy 2 legs, but I ordered him from Bricks and Pieces and they didn't have them when I ordered him, so I got Legacy 1 legs. But first of all, we're going to swap them for his Hero legs, just because I think he should, because it's the season it's based off of. Next off, we're going to take off his mask. And we're also going to, from the same minifigure, we're going to take his armour and his mask piece, just to make him look so much nicer than he did before. So, like this. And I just think this looks so much better. It looks a lot more accurate. Well, I think it does, at least. I've not seen the season in a while, but yeah, I think it just looks a lot nicer. And the gold and the orange go really well together on this figure, and I think, yeah. Another upgrade you could do is take the RX arms off the RX Cole, but I don't want to take the RX Coles out of, I don't take the arms off RX Cole just because I think he's quite an expensive minifigure to replace if the torso cracks. Now we have Hero Zane, and I'm kind of cheating a little bit in this video because I'm doing the exact same upgrade I did to Hero Kai, and that is by taking the legs off of a crystallized Zane just to add the gold detailing that he needs on this suit. Because like Kai, he reuses the season 11 legs, which I just don't think looks very good. So yeah, putting the legs on, I think that just looks so much better. The gold detailing the legs is much needed, similar to how Cole has the gold detailing on the legs, as you can see from here. But yeah, I just think the belt, it still lines up in the exact place. So really not much has changed, except for he's just got a lot more detailing on his legs, which looks really nice. Now we have Season 11 Lloyd, but this was the variant from Lloyd's Journey, which he came with this hair and half mask piece. And it meant that I didn't actually get the proper hood piece, but from Ninjago Crystallized, this Lloyd comes with not an exact the same, but a very similar one. So you can actually take the mask off of this Lloyd, and you can put it on the Season 11 Lloyd. And now he just basically looks the exact same as what he would in Season 11, which I think looks really nice. And it is a really cool suit, especially with this. I believe the only difference is that's yellow in the season and white and crystallized. Yellow in season 11, white and crystallized. That doesn't really matter. And yeah, this crystallized minifigure was a bit inaccurate anyway. But yeah, so as you can see, I think it looks a lot nicer and it blends in a lot better with the other Ninja. Now we're going to be taking a look at future Nia. And this minifigure is really nice. Torso, legs, armor I really like. But that face print with that hairpiece just does not go. So we're actually going to take the face from this samurai Nia. Not the samurai face. Actually the face behind from this Nia from season 5. And I just think it will just look a lot nicer because, well, it just won't have that. Just won't have the new Nia with the old face print. And I just think that looks a lot nicer than it did before. I just think it makes it look a lot more accurate. And ideally you could use Harumi's hairpiece in black, but you'd also have to remove the armor for that upgrade. I don't have that hairpiece, but I think that would look even better. Next, we have Oni Garmadon, and this minifigure is really good, except that in the show, he actually has 4 arms. So that's what we're going to be adding to him now. So, you get the arms from this Ninjago movie Garmadon. As you can see, if you just remove his head in that really nice cloak piece. As you can see, taking off Garmadon's head and this armor piece as well, you won't be needing that anymore. Getting this, putting that on there, and Garmadon's head and his mask. As you can see, that looks a lot nicer. But one other upgrade you can get is you can get this torso piece from the Overlord from Legacy. Take out his hands, like so. Get the Garmadon. Remove the hands from the Garmadon minifigure, like so. And yeah, just add them in to make it look even more accurate to crystallized, like so. Another way to make this Garmadon even more accurate is to actually get the wings from the School Sorcerer. So let me just go get them. So yeah, you get the wings from the School Sorcerer, take that off, and then you'd add the wings on the back of Garmadon, like so. Because for some reason he had wings when he went into his Oni form. I'm not too sure why, but he did. But yeah, and I just think that looks so much better compared to the original minifigure. The only downside I can think of is that a bit of dark blue there, but altogether this is just such a good upgrade. And finally, the last minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is Crystallized Skylor. Now, I do like this minifigure. I don't think this is she's as good as the Hunted Skylor. I think the Hunted Skylor is a lot better. But we're going to actually be upgrading it to make her look a bit similar to the Hunted Skylor. So, in Hunted Skylor, she had a belt. And I'm actually going to be taking this belt because we came with 2 in the set, so you've got a spare. So, yeah, we can first of all add that belt just to make her look a lot better and add us a lot more 3D detail to the minifigure. But also, there's a bit of a lack of leg printing, and there's not actually that many legs that use these colours. But actually, these legs from a Hidden Side Sailor, they just have a little bit of detailing, just a bit of white detailing, a bit of ruffle detailing there on the hips. And I just think that will add just a small amount of detailing that will just look a lot nicer on the figure. See, as you can see, it's really not much of an upgrade, but you can kind of see that those white stripes there kind of blend into a white face paint that she has on the other side. And here are the upgraded Ninjago minifigures. Personally, if I have to pick a favourite, my favourite is probably Garmadon, and then my least favourite is probably Wu. But I do think they all look better than their original minifigures. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I'm planning to do a second one. So if you have any minifigures that require upgrading, then just comment them down below and I'll see if I have those figures and I can make the upgrades. Also, I was thinking about doing a Marvel one of these, so if there's any characters you want to see for that in the future, just comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Goodbye.